apologies, just a quick review going into Thursday and Friday. So the dollar index, we got to move up from the weekend review. I said I wanted to move up into here and then see if we got weakness to play it lower. So we've come to 50% of this and we've closed below it though. Okay, so it's wicked into it, that's fine, but it's closed below it. So currently we've taken out previous day's high and closed below. So because we are still within this range, this high to this low, I still think we're playing within this range. I think we're going to push lower. So going forward, the stops are going to be resting here. So I believe we're going to be targeting these lows next. Okay, this is just intra week. Okay, short term. These lows next. Personally, I'd like price to, if it's going to retrace as much as here, or I'll be using the daily open strategy where I'll wait for the open, any push up above it, as soon as it gets back below the open, I'm going to be targeting here. Okay, so further downside targets would be here. So let me straighten that out. So the targets going forward is target 1 would be 93.10. The day trade objective, and then this comes in around 92.75 for lower end objectives. Okay, so what does that mean for the majors? So starting with the euro, we've come down into 50% of this. Okay, perfectly. Going down to the H1, we've taken out this low, rejected, pushed up higher, breaking market structure. So going forward, what I would like to see is a similar scenario to the dollar index. My objectives would be the high of the week to start off with, be these, and then this here. Okay, as target. So these are just short-term objectives, day trade objectives, and I'll take each day at a time. And then obviously this high here. Okay, so these are the next upside objectives. I would like, if it's gonna dip, I'd like to see this hold. I wouldn't want to see this low taken. Okay, so if we're gonna get a dip during London, something like this, and then push higher. If not, then, and it looks like really strong during London, I'll wait for the open high low close strategy. So it's come London, so as soon as the new day starts open, I'll wait for the price to move below it. As soon as it gets back above it, off of a key level, I'll know the low is in, and then as soon as it's back above the open, I'll get long and play it towards my day trade objectives. Okay, and this is how it should look like. Okay, cable, if I get rid of this, we've come down, similar scenario. So all the majors showing confluence that we could have a possible top in, at least short term, and the majors bottoming out. So we've come down Tuesday's low into this key area here, support here, and we've pushed up. Now I'm ignoring the wick of this candle. Okay, that's just a news event. I'm ignoring this low, lower low, and then broke up. So stops were taken and we've broken up. So I'm seeing this again as a breaking market structure. So what I would like to see is price hold above here. It's Asia high, right? So I draw it out from the bodies, sorry, bodies of the candles. Okay, so the volumes are, you see poked up there, back below it, these down candles, they literally move up, we come back within it. So I'd like to see this low hold. Okay, day trade objective, target 1 would be here, but bigger picture wise, I think cable's gonna go a lot higher, and we're gonna, if I draw out the days, This is high of the week, so those that short their stops on this week, their stops going to be resting here. Okay, so this would be my objective. That's about 107 ticks. Okay, we can easily do that. Then obviously higher prices. Okay, but short term, I'd like to see this taken then this high here. Okay, so I'd price to stay above this low here. Ideally, we're looking like we're establishing support at Asia high, which is nice to see. And if it grinds up during Asia, that's fine as well. Target 1, target 2, target 3 for the week. Aussie dollar. So sticking to the same theme of dollar bearishness, we've got this high here, key level we spoke about last week. So I'm seeing all this retracement, all this pullback as just a retracement, because in the bigger picture of things we are still bullish. Okay, and this is just a retracement in my opinion. Now I spoke about on the weekend, this has been a pivot. Okay, and we've got this order block here with price keyed off of. Now as long as we're above this grey box, I am bullish. Okay, if it breaks this, then we may squeeze lower. So my objectives for this would be these highs here, target 1, but ideally I think we're going to take out this consolidation here. I think we're going to take out this high here. So weekly range, I think we're going to get this, and we've got Aussie employment numbers tonight, so this could be the catalyst for that push higher. Kiwi dollar, similar scenario. So what you can see is we've got a similar theme going on. All the majors are starting to show bottoming out at the same time. When a confluence like that, it's like a loaded deal. I spoke about this earlier in the live session I did during the day. Same scenario here, target 1 and target 2. Okay, short term. It's short term objectives. Okay, 1, 2. Dollar CAD. Now dollar CAD is one I really like. If I mark up Monday's range on the dollar CAD, right? So Monday high, Monday low. Okay, spiked above Monday's high, right back within it. Then where the stop's gonna be resting, Monday's low. So now this is significant. Now the way it's looking, we may get a close below this. Okay, ideally I'd like price to stay below Monday's range. Any pop up within Monday's range again, I'd like it to get rejected straight away. So I'll wait. Same strategy, dollar index, open, let it rally, make the wick of the candle. As soon as it gets back below the open of the candle, I'll look to short. Now I've got larger objectives for this because I believe oil is going to rally. So I think we're going to come minimum, well, I think for a weekly objective, I think we're going to come here. Okay, this would be my target for the week. Obviously we have short-term targets here, day trade targets here. Obviously we've got these lows here. Then you can just start marking out each swing low. But I think we're possibly going to come here. Why this? Because we had this consolidation here. Okay, retest into it, so I think we could come right back down into it. Okay, now how do I get on board? Well, like I explained, I'll wait for that that scenario where open high, local low strategy, where ideally I do not want it to go above here. Okay, so this would be, so that lines up with what, Asia low. Okay, and there's swing high here. Okay, this price level, there's no inefficiency here. It's been efficient movement downwards. So I'd like price to ideally stay below here. If we can start establishing resistance and start making lower lows and lower highs off of this going into London, I'll be shorting this target 1, and then probably as a swing trade play it down to here. Okay, so I'm let me quickly go over gold. Sorry, if I can get a gold chart up. Okay, gold has come into support. So if you look on the gold, it's come to this daily block here, right? So this retracement could just have been this down. Could have just been a retracement. It's come down, filled in this inefficiency here. So if I mark that out, and showing signs of bullishness. Okay, now I'm not too keen on gold at the moment. There's other pairs like the cable and dollar CAD and euro that are more obvious, but I'll mark it out anyway. If the dollar's gonna go down, then obviously I think gold's probably gonna push up. Okay, now we can wait, be more conservative, wait for a break of this, or wait for the weekly open. As soon as it gets back over the weekly open, you can play along. Now it's dropped quite a bit, so that's maybe asking for a bit too much. But like I said, gold is not my favorite going forward. Dollar CAD, cable, and the euro are my favorites going forward. Okay, so I hope that helped. It's a quick short review. I will see how price unfolds, and as I see a setup, I'll post my entries or what I'm looking at during the day.